and I ask that you join me in welcoming Jules Green to the stage to share her story of hope and healing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It is so wonderful and overwhelming to see so many people gathered together for life. Because when I was a pregnant teenager, there was no one. I knew no one who was pro-life. As a pregnant teenager, I already thought of myself as a new mother, but no one supported my choice to parent. I knew no one who agreed with me, no one who advocated for life. I was alone. So I surrendered. I surrendered to the pressure from the culture, from family, from friends, to abort my first child. And then I surrendered to the deep depression that immediately followed that horrible, regretful decision. Within a few weeks of my abortion, I attempted suicide. I spent a month in a psychiatric unit to recover. And then I surrendered again to the world around me, to a culture telling me that abortion was okay and that I should be okay. Just get over it. And then I got a job at an abortion facility. And it was there at that abortion clinic for years I kept trying to believe what everyone around me was insisting, that abortion was no big deal, a simple medical procedure, a choice. But I knew I missed my baby. And I saw the women at that abortion clinic crying in the waiting room, crying in the procedure room, crying in the recovery room, day after day, year after year. But it wasn't until many years later, after leaving the abortion industry, that I was finally able to face the brutal truth that abortion is wrong. Abortion is always wrong. Abortion always extinguishes the light of life of a unique, irreplaceable, and unrepeatable member of our human family. And it was accepting this truth that finally led me to spiritual conversion, forgiveness, and healing. Thank you. Thank you. So once I became pro-life, I knew I could not stay silent. So thank you all for being here and for your dedication and for believing in welcoming us who have been converted, welcoming regretful and repentant mothers and fathers, mothers who mourn, and people like me who've left the abortion industry and the culture of death, because I'm finished surrendering to a world that treats children as disposable. I am finished surrendering my voice. And you can hear others who also refuse to remain silent at the steps of the Supreme Court, where you will hear the testimonies of many women and men and families who mourn. I'm Jules Green, and I am silent no more.